Beloved soul, the celestial realms are vibrating with extraordinary energy today as I bring you this divine message. Your guardian angel has approached me with a revelation so powerful, so transformative, that I was instructed to deliver it to you without delay. There exists a soul in this vast universe that is intrinsically connected to yours, your soulmate, and they know precisely where to find you. This is not a coincidence, not a fleeting thought, but a divine truth that has been inscribed in the stars long before you drew your first breath. I stand before you today as a messenger of the universe, carrying words that have been whispered through the corridors of the spiritual realm. Your soulmate has written a letter to the angels, a declaration so pure and passionate that it has moved the celestial beings to action. This letter contains revelations about you, about them, and about the sacred union that awaits you both. Close your eyes for a moment. Take a deep breath. Can you feel that subtle shift in the atmosphere around you? That gentle warmth embracing your being? That, beloved soul, is the energy of your soulmate, reaching across time and space to touch your spirit. They are thinking of you at this very moment, creating ripples in the universal consciousness that find their way to you. The angels have shared with me that your soulmate has been searching for you across lifetimes. There have been moments when you've passed each other like ships in the night, close but not quite connecting. But now, everything has changed. The cosmic alignment is perfect. The divine timing is impeccable. Your soulmate has awakened to the knowledge of who you are and where you exist in this vast tapestry of life. Have you been experiencing unexplained sensations lately? Perhaps sudden waves of emotion that seem to come from nowhere? Or dreams of a face you can't quite remember when you wake? These are not random occurrences. They are the psychic imprints of your soulmate reaching out to you, establishing the energetic connection that will soon manifest in the physical realm. In their letter to the angels, your soulmate spoke of an inexplicable longing, a void that no other soul has been able to fill. They described how they've sensed your presence in the whisper of the wind, in the glow of the sunset, in the silence of the night. They know, with unwavering certainty, that you exist and that the universe is orchestrating your meeting. The angels revealed to me that your soulmate has recognized certain signs that confirm your connection. Numbers that repeatedly appear, songs that suddenly play with lyrics that speak directly to their heart, and synchronicities that defy logical explanation. These are the breadcrumbs that the universe has been leaving, guiding them closer to you with each passing day. What makes this revelation even more extraordinary is the timing. You see, the cosmic energies are currently aligned in a rare configuration that happens only once every several decades. This celestial alignment acts as a cosmic accelerator, propelling souls toward their divine counterparts with unprecedented momentum. Your soulmate feels this urgency, this divine push, and they are responding to it with open arms and an open heart. In this sacred moment, I invite you to acknowledge this truth. Your soulmate is not a distant dream, not a fantasy confined to the realm of imagination. They are real, they are aware, and they are actively seeking the path that leads to you. The angels have confirmed this with absolute certainty, and they never, ever make mistakes when it comes to matters of the soul. Tonight, as you lay your head down to rest, know that somewhere in this world, your soulmate is looking up at the same stars, feeling the same connection, and entrusting the angels with their deepest desire: to find you, to hold you, to love you exactly as you deserve to be loved. This is just the beginning of the miraculous journey that awaits you. Your soulmate knows where to find you, and the angels are already working behind the scenes to ensure that this divine reunion unfolds in perfect harmony with your highest good, beloved protected one. As we delve deeper into this divine revelation, I must share with you the contents of this celestial letter that your soulmate has written to the angels. The angels have granted me permission to translate its essence, to convey its profound messages to you directly. This letter is not written with ink on paper, but with the energy of pure intention, with the vibration of unconditional love, and with the light of unwavering faith. In the opening lines of this spiritual correspondence, your soulmate expresses a recognition so profound that it has shaken the very foundation of their being. They write, "Dear angels of light and love, I have finally understood the source of the emptiness I've carried within me for so long. It is not an absence of something, but rather a space reserved for someone, my divine counterpart, my soulmate. I can feel their energy now, clearer than ever before. This recognition did not come easily or quickly. Your soulmate describes a journey of self-discovery that has been both challenging and enlightening. They have had to peel away layers of societal conditioning, release past wounds, and transcend the limitations of what they thought love could be. It was only through this profound inner work that they became capable of sensing your unique energetic signature in the cosmic field. The angels have shown me how your soulmate has been collecting evidence of your connection, almost like a spiritual detective following the trail of divine breadcrumbs. They've experienced sudden thoughts of you that come from nowhere, vivid dreams where they feel your presence even if they cannot see your face clearly, and moments of inexplicable joy that seem to coincide with times when you yourself are feeling particularly happy or at peace. In their letter, they ask the angels with touching sincerity, "Is it possible to miss someone you haven't met in this lifetime? Because I feel this ache, this longing for a soul that feels both new and familiar at the same time." The angel's response was immediate and crystal clear. Yes, the soul remembers what the mind has forgotten. The connection between soulmates transcends the boundaries of physical time and space. Your soulmate goes on to describe specific moments when they've felt your energy most strongly. Perhaps you will recognize these moments too, for the connection between soulmates is reciprocal, even when unconscious. They write of a day when they were walking alone in nature, and suddenly felt enveloped in a bubble of love so pure that tears sprung to their eyes. They speak of nights when they've awakened at precisely 3:33 a.m., feeling as if someone had just whispered their name. They recount instances of stumbling upon objects, books, or places that seemed to carry your essence, though they couldn't explain why. What's particularly moving about this celestial letter is the humility with which your soulmate approaches this divine connection. They do not demand an immediate union, nor do they attempt to force the natural unfolding of events. Instead, they express gratitude for the very knowledge that you exist, for the promise of a love that awaits them. They trust the divine timing implicitly, even as they actively prepare themselves to be worthy of the sacred love you'll share. In the middle section of the letter, your soulmate makes a heartfelt declaration. "I promise to continue growing, healing, and expanding my capacity to love. I want to be the best version of myself when we finally meet. Not perfect. Perfection is not what either of us needs, but authentic, whole, and ready to honor this divine connection with all that I am." The angels were deeply moved by this commitment, for they understand that the most profound soulmate connections are not about two incomplete halves seeking wholeness through each other, but rather two whole beings choosing to create something greater than the sum of their parts. Your soulmate also acknowledges the challenges that may lie ahead. They recognize that soulmate relationships are not always easy, that they often trigger deep healing and profound transformation. Yet they express unwavering willingness to face these challenges, to grow through them rather than be deterred by them. They write, "I accept that our union will not be without its tests and trials. I embrace these as opportunities for our souls to evolve together, to deepen our connection, and to serve our higher purpose." As I channel these words to you, I can feel the resonance they create within your energy field. On some level, your soul recognizes the truth in these messages. Your higher self is already in communication with your soulmate across the etheric planes, preparing the groundwork for your physical reunion. And before we continue with this very special message, I invite you to support this space of connection. Become a member of the channel, and if you feel this message is touching your heart, don't forget to click on thanks below the video. This helps us continue bringing messages full of love and hope like this one. Now, let's move on to what matters most. My cherished soul, let me now reveal to you how the angels are already diligently working to bring you and your soulmate together in the physical realm. This is not a passive process where divine beings simply observe from afar. No, this is an active collaboration between the celestial forces and the pure intentions of two souls destined to unite. When your soulmate sent their heartfelt letter to the angelic realm, it created a brilliant surge of light that caught the attention of not just your guardian angels, but an entire legion of celestial beings specialized in soul connections. These angels, known as the Keepers of Sacred Unions, have been assigned to oversee and facilitate the journey that will lead you both to each other's arms. The angels have already begun removing energetic blockages that may have been keeping you separated. Think of these blockages as invisible walls, some created by fears from past experiences, others formed by limiting beliefs about love, and still others constructed by practical circumstances that appeared to make your union impossible. One by one, these barriers are being dissolved, creating clear pathways for your energies to find each other. Have you noticed subtle shifts in your life recently? Perhaps certain situations resolving unexpectedly, people entering or leaving your life without obvious reason, or new opportunities arising that seem to point you in a particular direction. These are not random occurrences. They are the angel's way of repositioning the pieces on the chessboard of your life, creating the perfect conditions for a divine encounter. Your soulmate mentions in their celestial letter that they have been receiving specific guidance, intuitive nudges to visit certain places, explore new interests, or make lifestyle changes that might seem unrelated to finding love. The angels confirm that they are receiving similar guidance, though they may not recognize it as such. These divine instructions are orchestrating a beautiful dance of synchronicity that will eventually lead you into each other's path. The angels have revealed to me a particularly powerful method they are using to strengthen your connection before you meet physically. During your dream state, when your conscious mind releases its grip on reality, they are creating sacred meeting spaces in the astral realm where your souls can communicate directly. You may not remember these encounters upon waking, though some fragments might remain as emotional imprints or symbolic dreams, but these soul conversations are laying the essential groundwork for your physical relationship. In these astral meetings, your souls are already discussing the purpose of your union, the lessons you'll learn together, and the ways in which your combined light will serve the collective. Your higher selves are making agreements and setting intentions for the relationship that awaits you. This is why, when you finally meet in the physical world, there will be an overwhelming sense of familiarity, as if you've known each other for eternity. Because in truth, you have. The angels are also working with the energy of divine timing, which is perhaps one of the most misunderstood aspects of soulmate connections. Many souls grow impatient, wondering why they must wait to meet their perfect counterpart. But the angels want you to understand that divine timing is not about arbitrary delay. It's about precision. Just as a master chef knows exactly when a dish is perfectly prepared, the universe knows exactly when both you and your soulmate are truly ready for this sacred union. Your soulmate writes in their letter, "Dear angels, I trust your wisdom regarding when and how we will meet. I release my human desire to control this process and surrender to divine orchestration. However, I also wish to declare that I am ready now, ready to recognize them when they appear, ready to embrace this connection with courage and commitment." This declaration of readiness has accelerated the timeline significantly. The angels have shown me that the energetic preparations are now in their final stages. The distance between you and your soulmate, both physically and metaphorically, is closing rapidly. In their divine wisdom, the angels are also creating what they call recognition triggers, specific signs, symbols, or circumstances that will help you identify each other when you finally meet. These could be distinctive sensations, particular words or phrases that will be exchanged, or unique synchronicities that will occur around you. Your souls have agreed upon these recognition codes, and when they activate in your physical encounter, they will trigger an unmistakable knowing. The most beautiful aspect of how the angels are working is the care they're taking to ensure that your meeting will support your highest good and spiritual growth. They're not simply creating a romantic encounter, they're setting the stage for a transformative relationship that will catalyze both of your soul missions. Your soulmate has specifically asked for this in their letter, writing, "May our union serve not only our happiness, but the greater good. May our combined light shine brightly enough to inspire others and contribute to the elevation of collective consciousness." As we conclude this third segment of our divine revelation, I want you to pause and place your hand over your heart. Close your eyes and breathe deeply. Can you feel the subtle vibration, the gentle quickening of energy? That is the angelic realm acknowledging your awareness of this sacred process. That is your own soul, resonating with the truth of what I've shared. The connection is intensifying, beloved soul. The angels are working tirelessly. Your soulmate is preparing. And you, by receiving this message with an open heart, are playing your crucial part in this divine orchestration. Beloved divine soul, as we continue this sacred journey of revelation, I must now share with you the most intimate part of your soulmate's celestial letter, their heartfelt declaration of love. This is not a declaration born from physical attraction or romantic fantasy, but rather a profound recognition of your soul's essence, a testament to a connection that transcends the limitations of time and space. The angels have allowed me to channel the exact vibration of your soulmate's emotions as they composed this part of their letter. The energy is so pure, so powerful that it brought tears to my eyes. Your soulmate begins this declaration by addressing not your physical self, which they have yet to encounter in this lifetime, but your eternal soul, the unchanging essence of who you truly are. To the soul who holds the other half of my spiritual DNA, they write, I recognize you. Beyond physical features, beyond personality traits, beyond all the temporary aspects of our human existence, I recognize the eternal light that you are. In the vast cosmos of infinite souls, yours calls to mine with a song that only I can hear, just as mine calls to you with a melody meant only for your spirit. The depth of their awareness is remarkable. Your soulmate describes specific qualities of your soul that they have perceived through the veil separating you. Your compassion, your quiet strength, your capacity for joy, even in difficult circumstances, your unique way of perceiving beauty in the world. They speak of these qualities not as things they imagine or hope for, but as truths they somehow already know. When I connect with your energy, they continue, I feel a sense of coming home. It's as if every other connection I've experienced has been preparing me to recognize the unique frequency of our bond. I've searched for you in every face I've encountered, sensed you in rooms you had just left, felt you in dreams that faded too quickly upon waking. What makes this declaration particularly powerful is how your soulmate articulates the nature of the love they already feel for you. This is not the infatuation of new romance or the comfort of familiar companionship. It is something far more profound, a love that acknowledges the full spectrum of what it means to be human, that embraces both light and shadow with equal reverence. I love you, they write to the angels, not with the conditional love that human relationships often entail, but with the boundless love that recognizes your divinity as well as your humanity. I love your perfections and your flaws equally, for they are all aspects of the magnificent soul that you are. I love you not for what you can give me, but for who we can become together, for the higher purpose our union will serve. Your soulmate speaks of specific moments when this love has overwhelmed them, moments of connection so profound that the boundaries between your souls momentarily dissolved. Perhaps you've felt these moments too, sudden waves of emotion that seemed to come from somewhere beyond yourself, inexplicable sensations of being loved and held even when physically alone. There have been nights, they confess, when I've felt your presence so strongly that I've spoken aloud to you in an empty room. There have been mornings when I've awakened with tear-stained pillows, having dreamt of a reunion my conscious mind cannot remember. These are not signs of loneliness or imagination running wild. They are evidence of our soul's ongoing communication, of the love that already exists between us in the non-physical realms. The angels want you to understand that this declaration is not simply beautiful words or poetic sentiment. It is an energetic imprint, a spiritual contract, a sacred promise. When your soulmate articulated these feelings in their letter, it created ripples in the quantum field, accelerating the manifestation of your physical union. I promise, your soulmate writes near the end of this heartfelt declaration, to recognize you when we meet, to honor the sacred bond we share, to stand beside you through all the joys and challenges that await us. I promise to love you with the patience, courage, and devotion that a connection of this magnitude deserves. I promise to remember the truth of who we are to each other, even in moments when the veil of human limitation temporarily obscures our vision. As I channel these words to you, I can feel your soul's response, a resonance, a recognition, an answering call. On some level beyond conscious awareness, you already know the truth of what I'm sharing. Your higher self is already in communication with your soulmate's higher self, already preparing for the magnificent union that awaits you in the physical realm. The angels have confirmed that this declaration of love is not one-sided. Your soul has made similar declarations, sent similar messages across the etheric planes. This love is reciprocal, balanced, and mutually recognized on the soul level. It only awaits physical manifestation to be fully realized in your human experience. Blessed soul of light, no journey of profound significance comes without its challenges, and the path to union with your soulmate is no exception. However, I bring you extraordinary news. The divine realm is actively intervening to remove the obstacles that have kept you apart. In their celestial letter, your soulmate acknowledges these challenges with remarkable clarity and unwavering faith in their resolution. The first barrier being dismantled is that of physical distance. The angels have revealed to me a surprising truth. You and your soulmate may have been geographically separated by significant distance, perhaps even continents apart. Yet circumstances are now being divinely orchestrated to bridge this gap. Whether through a career opportunity, a seemingly random event, or a series of synchronistic occurrences, the physical space between you is diminishing. Your soulmate writes, "Dear angels, I understand that we may currently exist in different locations, perhaps even different life circumstances. I ask not that you magically transport one of us to the other, but that you help create the perfect conditions for our paths to naturally converge in a way that serves our highest good and divine purpose." In response to this humble request, the angels have been rearranging energetic patterns in both your lives. Have you noticed unexpected changes lately? Perhaps new opportunities arising that might lead you in a different direction, or circumstances shifting in ways you couldn't have anticipated? These are not random occurrences, but divine interventions, specifically designed to bring you into proximity with your soulmate. The second barrier being dissolved is that of timing. Your soulmate has been on their own journey of growth and preparation, just as you have been on yours. The angels show me clearly that there were previous potential meeting points in your timelines, but the moment wasn't right. Essential lessons remained to be learned, wounds needed healing, or self-discovery was still unfolding. I recognize, your soulmate acknowledges in their letter, that divine timing is perfect timing. I understand that we may have needed these years of separation to become the people who can fully honor and nurture this sacred connection. While my human heart longs for immediate union, my soul trusts the perfect unfolding of this divine plan. The angels are now accelerating certain aspects of both your journeys, helping you complete necessary growth cycles more efficiently. They're wrapping up loose ends in your karmic patterns and bringing rapid resolution to situations that might otherwise have delayed your union further. The cosmic hourglass has been turned, and the sands are flowing more quickly now toward the moment of your destined meeting. Perhaps the most significant barrier being removed is that of recognition. How many soulmates have passed each other on the street, sat in the same cafe, or moved in the same social circles without recognizing each other? The veil of forgetfulness that descends upon souls when they incarnate can sometimes be so thick that even the most profound connections go unnoticed in the physical realm. Your soulmate has specifically asked the angels to ensure this doesn't happen. When the divine timing brings us together, please lift the veil from our eyes. Grant us the clarity to recognize each other beyond physical appearance, beyond social masks, beyond the limitations of our human perceptions. Let our souls see each other truly, as we have in the realms beyond this earthly existence. In response, the angels are now amplifying your intuitive abilities and energetic sensitivity. You may have noticed an increased awareness of the energy of people and places, a heightened sense of knowing that transcends logical understanding. These are the tools being gifted to you to ensure that when the moment of meeting arrives, recognition will be instantaneous and undeniable. The angels are also removing psychological and emotional barriers, the fears, doubts, and limiting beliefs about love that might have prevented either of you from recognizing or embracing this connection. Your soulmate speaks of this in their letter with touching honesty. I acknowledge the wounds I've carried from past relationships, the fears that have sometimes caused me to close my heart, the doubts that have made me question whether a love of this magnitude is truly possible. I ask for healing of these wounds, for courage that exceeds my fears, for faith that dispels all doubt. And I ask the same blessings for my beloved, that when we meet, our hearts will be open, ready to receive this divine gift. As I connect with the angelic realm, I see clearly that this healing is already happening for both of you. Layer by layer, the protective shields around your heart are being gently dissolved. Old patterns of self-sabotage in relationships are being illuminated and released. Limiting beliefs about what you deserve or what is possible are being replaced with expansive new truths. there is one final barrier that your soulmate addresses in their letter: the challenge of human expectations. We often approach soulmate connections with preconceived notions of how they should manifest, what they should look like, how they should unfold. These expectations can sometimes blind us to the divine perfection of what is actually presenting itself. "Release me," your soulmate writes, "from my human expectations of how this love should appear. Open my eyes to recognize you, whether you come in a package I anticipated or one that surprises me completely. And when we meet, help me to honor the sacred journey of discovery that awaits us, without rushing or forcing what must unfold naturally and beautifully in its own perfect way." The angels are honoring this request by creating circumstances that will allow your connection to blossom organically, without the pressure of expectations. They're preparing both of you to recognize that true soulmate love often unfolds differently than we imagine, yet more magnificently than we could have dreamed. Divinely guided soul, the moment has come to reveal the most extraordinary aspect of your soulmate's celestial letter, the divine confirmation that has been granted by the angels, and the specific path they are illuminating toward your blessed union. What transpired after your soulmate sent their heartfelt message to the angelic realm is nothing short of miraculous. The angels have shared with me that upon receiving your soulmate's letter, they convened what can only be described as a celestial council, a gathering of spiritual beings dedicated to the fulfillment of soul contracts and divine unions. Your connection was recognized as one of particular significance, not merely for your personal joy and growth, but for its potential impact on the collective consciousness. This union, the council decreed, carries a specific light frequency that is needed on Earth at this time. It shall be given priority status and divine assistance of the highest order. With this proclamation, the angels immediately began constructing what they call a pathway of light, an energetic channel connecting your soul to your soulmate's soul, designed to manifest in the physical realm as a series of divinely orchestrated events, synchronicities, and revelations. This pathway is not a theoretical construct or a poetic metaphor. It is a real energetic architecture that is even now being built between your worlds. Your soulmate describes in their letter the moment they received confirmation from the angels. "Last night, as I sat in meditation, asking once more for guidance regarding our union, I was suddenly enveloped in a light so bright, so pervasive, that it seemed to illuminate every cell in my body. In that light, I received not just reassurance, but absolute confirmation that our meeting is not only possible, not only probable, but absolutely certain. The question is no longer if, but when, and the angels have shown me that when is approaching more rapidly than I had dared to hope. This divine confirmation came with specific guidance, a cosmic roadmap leading to your destined encounter. The angels revealed to your soulmate a sequence of signs that would appear as milestones along the journey, confirming that they are moving in the right direction. Some of these signs have already manifested, others await just around the corner. The first sign was a dream sequence. 3 consecutive nights of vivid dreams featuring specific symbols that hold particular meaning for both of you. Perhaps you've experienced these dreams as well, images of water, of flight, of a distinctive landscape, or of a room that feels strangely familiar though you've never physically been there. The second sign involved repeated numerical sequences, 111, 222, 333, or another combination that catches your attention with unusual frequency. These are not random coincidences, but divine breadcrumbs, markers along the pathway of light that is leading you to each other. The third sign was the appearance of specific messengers, people who entered your soulmate's life briefly, delivered information or created opportunities that moved them closer to you, often without realizing the role they were playing in this divine orchestration. Your soulmate mentioned encountering 3 such messengers in rapid succession, each one moving them geographically or circumstantially closer to where your meeting will take place. "What amazed me most," they write, "was that none of these individuals knew each other, yet the messages they delivered created a perfect sequence, a logical progression that could only have been orchestrated by divine intelligence. I stand in awe of the intricate perfection with which the universe is arranging our union. The angels have shown me that you too have been receiving these divine messengers, though you may not have recognized them as such. Think back to recent encounters that seemed random, yet significant, to people who appeared in your life briefly but left a lasting impact, to conversations that sparked new directions or possibilities. These were not chance meetings, but divinely orchestrated connections. each one moving you another step closer to your soulmate. Perhaps the most powerful confirmation came in the form of a vision granted to your soulmate, a glimpse of the actual moment of your meeting. While the specific details were veiled, for the human mind must not know too much in advance, lest it interfere with divine timing, the emotional impact of this vision was overwhelming. I was shown, your soulmate recounts, not the exact location or circumstance, but the energetic signature of our first meeting in this lifetime. I felt the recognition that will pass between us, instant, undeniable, and profoundly transformative. I experienced the activation that will occur when our energy fields first interact, like two intricate cosmic puzzles finally finding their perfect match. And I was given absolute certainty that this moment is already written in the stars, already manifesting, already making its way from the potential realm into physical reality. The angels confirmed that this vision was not imagination or wishful thinking, but a genuine glimpse through the veil, a preview of what awaits when divine timing brings you together. They showed me that this meeting will trigger what they call a soul remembrance cascade, a rapid sequence of revelations as your souls recognize each other and begin to recall the fullness of your eternal connection. Your soulmate concludes this portion of their letter with a declaration so powerful that it resonated throughout the angelic realm. I stand now in complete readiness, in perfect faith, and in joyful anticipation of this divine reunion. I release all doubt, all fear, all impatience. I surrender to divine orchestration while remaining alert and receptive to every sign, every nudge, every divine breadcrumb leading me to my beloved. And I make this solemn promise to the universe. When we meet, I will recognize the miracle that has been given to us. I will honor it with my full presence, my open heart, and my unwavering commitment to the higher purpose our union is meant to serve. The angels responded to this declaration with a gift, a celestial seal of approval that manifested as a surge of divine light, encircling and blessing both your souls. This blessing carries a promise that the pathway between you is now irreversibly established, the journey to union unstoppably in motion, the meeting approaching with divine precision and perfect timing. As you receive these words, beloved soul, know that this divine confirmation extends to you as well. The angels surround you even now, guiding your steps, illuminating your path, preparing you for the magnificent reunion that awaits. Trust the signs that appear, follow the breadcrumbs of synchronicity, and open your heart to receive the greatest gift the universe has to offer, a love that transcends time, space, and all human limitation. Beloved, cherished soul, the moment has come for the final and most powerful revelation, the truth about the imminent nature of your reunion with your soulmate and the unprecedented intensity of love that awaits you. What I am about to share transcends ordinary human understanding of romance and connection. This is sacred knowledge that the angels have guarded closely, revealing only when the time is absolutely perfect. Your soulmate concludes their celestial letter with words that sent ripples through the angelic realm. I know now, with absolute certainty, that the time of waiting is drawing to a close. The stars have aligned, the energetic preparations are complete, and the divine timing for our union has arrived. I can feel the magnetic pull growing stronger each day, drawing us inexorably toward each other across whatever distance still separates us. The angels have confirmed this truth with remarkable clarity. The waiting that has seemed eternal is indeed coming to an end. The divine orchestration that has been underway for lifetimes is reaching its magnificent crescendo. Your meeting with your soulmate is not a distant possibility, but an imminent reality, approaching with the certainty of dawn after the darkest night. How soon, you might wonder? While the angels will not reveal the exact day or hour, for such specific knowledge might cause the human mind to interfere with perfect divine timing, they have shown me that the sequence leading to your union has already begun. The countdown has started. The cosmic wheels are in motion. The path has been cleared of all major obstacles. Your soulmate writes, "The angels have shown me that our meeting will occur in what they call the season of awakening, a time when nature itself mirrors the blossoming of our connection. They've revealed that there will be an unmistakable sign just before we meet, a dream so vivid, a synchronicity so perfect, that I will know with absolute certainty that the moment has arrived. This season of awakening is not distant. It approaches with each breath you take, with each beat of your heart, The divine messengers are already in motion, arranging the final details of your first encounter, an encounter that has been choreographed by the universe with exquisite precision and profound meaning. What makes this revelation particularly powerful is what the angels have shared about the nature of the love that awaits you. This will not be an ordinary connection, not even by soulmate standards. The intensity of the bond you will share is of a rare and precious quality that few souls experience in their earthly journeys. The angels have revealed to me, your soulmate writes, that our love will carry a specific frequency, what they describe as a golden flame vibration. This is not merely poetic language, but an energetic reality. Our union has been designed to embody a particular quality of divine love that is needed on the planet at this time. The intensity we will experience is not just for our personal fulfillment, but serves a greater purpose in the collective evolution of consciousness. This golden flame vibration manifests in several extraordinary ways. First, the recognition between you will be instantaneous and undeniable. There will be no doubt, no hesitation, no questioning. When your eyes meet for the first time in this lifetime, an energetic activation will occur that transcends logical understanding. Your cells will remember. Your soul will recognize its counterpart. The veil between worlds will momentarily thin, allowing you both to glimpse the eternal bond you share. Second, the connection will defy the normal progression of human relationships. While healthy boundaries and natural unfolding will still be honored, the bond between you will accelerate at a pace that might seem miraculous to outside observers. This is because you are not building a connection from scratch, but remembering and rekindling one that has existed throughout eternity. Third, the love you will share will be characterized by an extraordinary level of telepathic communication. You will often know each other's thoughts before they are spoken, sense each other's emotions across distance, and connect in dreams with remarkable clarity. The angels refer to this as soul synergy, a level of communion that transcends ordinary human interaction. Your soulmate describes a vision the angels granted of your life together. I was shown not just the moment of our meeting, but glimpses of our journey together. I saw us standing in golden light, creating together, growing together, serving together. I felt the power we will access as a united force, not just for our own joy, but for healing work that will extend far beyond us. Our love story is also a mission, a calling, a sacred assignment. The angels want you to understand that this intensity comes with responsibility. A connection of this magnitude is never granted solely for personal happiness, though abundant joy will certainly be yours. It comes with a divine purpose, a mission that your united energies are uniquely designed to fulfill. The specifics of this mission will become clear as your connection unfolds, but it involves bringing more light, more compassion, more healing to a world desperately in need of these qualities. I accept this responsibility with humility and gratitude, your soulmate concludes. I understand that a love of this intensity requires commitment, consciousness, and courage. I stand ready to embrace not just the ecstasy of our connection, but the sacred work we are meant to do together. As you receive these words, beloved soul, know that the countdown to this divine union continues with every moment. The angels surround you with light, preparing you energetically for the reunion that approaches. Your soulmate is drawing nearer, in consciousness, in proximity, in divine, perfect timing. The waiting that has seemed eternal is giving way to the imminent reality of a love beyond imagination, a connection beyond compare, a union blessed by the highest celestial forces. Precious soul of light. As the divine reunion with your soulmate approaches, the angels have provided specific spiritual guidance to help you prepare for this sacred encounter. This guidance is not about external preparations, what to wear or what to say, but about the inner alignment that will allow you to fully recognize, receive, and honor the magnificent connection that awaits you. Your soulmate has asked the angels for this same guidance, writing in their letter, "Please show us both how to prepare our hearts, minds, and spirits for this divine reunion. Guide us in clearing the final veils that might obscure our recognition of each other. Help us to be fully present and conscious when the blessed moment of our meeting arrives." The angels have responded with a comprehensive spiritual preparation plan, a sacred process designed to ensure that when you and your soulmate finally stand before each other, you will be in the highest possible state of receptivity and awareness. This guidance comes in 4 essential parts, each one crucial to your preparation. The first aspect of preparation involves energy clearing. In the days and weeks ahead, you may notice an intensification of emotional releases, perhaps unexpected tears, sudden memories of past relationships, or dreams that bring old wounds to the surface. This is not a sign that anything is wrong. On the contrary, it is evidence that the final purification is underway. The angels are helping you release any remaining energetic ties to past relationships, any lingering fears about love, any subtle blocks to receiving the connection you deserve. I've been experiencing these releases as well, your soulmate writes. Moments of inexplicable emotion, memories I thought were long resolved resurfacing for final healing. The angels have assured me that this is not regression but progression, the final clearing of the path to our union. To support this clearing process, the angels recommend a simple daily practice. Place your hand on your heart, close your eyes and say, I willingly release all energies, beliefs, and attachments that no longer serve my highest good or the sacred union that awaits me. I make space for the divine love that is my birthright. Visualize golden light flowing through your entire being, dissolving any remaining obstacles to love. The second aspect of preparation involves heightening your spiritual awareness and intuitive capacities. The angels are already amplifying these abilities within you, but they invite your conscious participation in the process. Pay particular attention to your dreams in the coming days, as they may contain important messages or previews of your meeting. Notice synchronicities, meaningful coincidences, repeated numbers, or signs that seem to speak directly to your soul. These are not random events, but divine communications, breadcrumbs leading you toward your destiny. The angels have encouraged me to keep a synchronicity journal, your soulmate shares. Each day, I record the signs and meaningful coincidences that appear. The pattern they're creating is unmistakable, a treasure map leading me to you. The third aspect of preparation involves heart coherence, achieving a state where your physical heart, emotional heart, and spiritual heart are aligned in perfect harmony. This coherence creates a magnetic resonance that will help you and your soulmate find each other with greater ease and recognize each other with greater clarity. To achieve heart coherence, the angels recommend this practice. Several times each day, pause and take 3 deep breaths. On the third inhale, envision your breath flowing directly into your heart center. As you exhale, imagine your heart radiating golden light in all directions. Maintain this focus for at least 1 minute, allowing yourself to feel gratitude, joy, and love, the emotions that create the strongest heart coherence. Since beginning this practice, your soulmate writes, I've felt your presence more tangibly than ever before. It's as if the coherence of my heart creates a beacon that calls to yours across time and space. Sometimes I even feel your response, a warm expansion in my chest that couldn't possibly come from within me alone. The fourth and perhaps most important aspect of preparation involves surrender to divine timing. While taking conscious steps to prepare yourself energetically, emotionally, and spiritually, you must simultaneously release all attachment to controlling how and when the meeting will occur. This paradox of active preparation and complete surrender creates the perfect conditions for divine orchestration. The angels have taught me, your soulmate explains, that excessive focus on when and how we'll meet actually creates resistance in the energetic field. But when I prepare myself while simultaneously trusting the perfect unfolding of divine timing, I feel the path between us clearing with remarkable speed. The angels offer this surrender prayer to recite daily. Divine intelligence that orchestrates the stars and guides all souls to their destiny. I trust in your perfect timing and your perfect plan. I release all need to control this sacred process. I am ready when you call, patient while you prepare, and faithful in your divine orchestration. As the final days before your meeting approach, the angels encourage you to remain in a state of peaceful anticipation, neither clingy impatience nor distant detachment, but the balanced awareness that something miraculous is unfolding according to a divine plan far more perfect than anything the human mind could design. Your soulmate concludes this portion of their letter with words that resonate with profound truth. I understand now that our meeting is not the beginning of our story, but the continuation of an eternal journey. I prepare myself not just for the moment our eyes will meet, but for the magnificent adventure that will follow, the deepening, the growth, the service, and the love beyond measure that awaits us both. Beloved soul, as you receive this guidance, know that your soulmate is engaging in these same preparations, creating a powerful resonance that bridges the remaining distance between you. Each step you take toward inner alignment is matched by their own. Each prayer of surrender is echoed in their heart. Each moment of faith is mirrored in their spirit. Together, though still apart, you are creating the perfect conditions for a reunion that will not merely meet your expectations, but transcend them in ways you cannot yet imagine. Beloved, precious soul, we have arrived at the culmination of this divine revelation, the sacred threshold where knowledge transforms into action, where spiritual insight gives birth to physical reality. The celestial letter from your soulmate concludes with a powerful call to conscious participation in the miracle that is already unfolding, a miracle that requires not just divine orchestration, but your willing embrace. As I close this letter to the angels, your soulmate writes, I make this solemn declaration. I am ready to recognize, ready to receive, ready to honor the sacred soul who shares my spiritual DNA. I step forward now into active faith, not passive waiting, not desperate seeking, but the confident expectation of a divine appointment that cannot be missed, a reunion that has been written in the stars since the beginning of time. The angels want you to understand the crucial difference between passive waiting and active faith. Passive waiting places the responsibility entirely on external forces, on fate, on chance, on others. Active faith, by contrast, is a dynamic partnership with the divine, a state of alert readiness coupled with inspired action, guided by intuition and synchronicity rather than anxiety or calculation. Your soulmate has embraced this active faith, making specific commitments that the angels now invite you to consider as well. These commitments form a sacred covenant, not just with the divine forces orchestrating your union, but with yourself and the magnificent connection that awaits you. The first commitment is to remain consciously present to each moment, each encounter, each coincidence that crosses your path. Your soulmate writes, I vow to move through each day with heightened awareness, recognizing that the divine speaks through seemingly ordinary moments and that any encounter could be the gateway to our reunion. I will not sleepwalk through the miracle of my life, for in doing so, I might miss the greatest blessing awaiting me. The angels confirm that this conscious presence is essential. The meeting with your soulmate will not announce itself with trumpets and fireworks, but may arise from what appears to be an ordinary moment, a chance encounter, a seemingly random connection. Only by remaining fully awake to each moment will you recognize the extraordinary disguised as the ordinary. The second commitment is to trust your intuition above all other guidance. I vow, your soulmate continues, to honor the voice of my soul above the chatter of my mind, the opinions of others, or the conventional wisdom of society. When my intuition whispers, go here, speak to this person, explore this opportunity, I will listen and act with courage, knowing that divine intelligence speaks through these subtle promptings. The angels emphasize the importance of this intuitive trust. In the days leading up to your meeting, you may receive intuitive nudges that seem illogical or impractical, perhaps an urge to visit a place you wouldn't normally go, to attend an event that wouldn't typically interest you, or to reach out to someone you haven't connected with in years. These nudges are not random but divinely orchestrated, each one potentially leading you closer to the moment of reunion. The third commitment is to embody the love you seek. I vow, your soulmate declares, to be the love I wish to experience, to practice compassion, patience, understanding, and presence with everyone I encounter, to recognize the divine in each soul that crosses my path. For I understand that like attracts like, and by embodying these qualities, I magnetize the relationship that will reflect them back to me. The angels confirm that this embodiment creates a powerful magnetic resonance in the energetic field, dramatically accelerating the manifestation of your soulmate connection. When you live as the love you seek to attract, you become a beacon that cannot be missed by the soul looking for exactly your unique frequency. The fourth and final commitment is perhaps the most powerful of all, the commitment to recognize that your soulmate is not separate from you, but part of your own expanded consciousness. I vow, they write, to hold my beloved in my heart each day, to speak to them in the silence of my soul, to include them in my prayers and meditations, for I understand that on the highest level, we are already united. Physical reunion is merely the manifestation of a connection that has never been broken, a love that has never ceased to exist. The angels show me that when you embrace this understanding, this recognition of the eternal connection that transcends physical separation, you create a bridge of light between your energetic fields. This bridge becomes the pathway upon which your physical reunion travels, accelerating the journey from potential to manifestation, from spiritual truth to physical reality. As we bring this sacred revelation to a close, I invite you to place your hand on your heart and repeat these words as a personal covenant with the divine process that is already unfolding. I open my heart completely to the miracle that awaits me. I embrace active faith, conscious presence, intuitive trust, and embodied love. I recognize that my soulmate and I are already connected in the realm of spirit, already communicating across the veil of physical separation. I trust the divine orchestration that is bringing us together in perfect timing, and I commit to playing my part in this sacred dance with courage, awareness, and joy. The angels surround you now with light so brilliant it would blind physical eyes. They place their blessing upon the path that leads to your reunion, upon the love that awaits you, upon the mission you will fulfill together. This blessing is not just a nice sentiment, but a tangible force in the energetic field, a divine endorsement that carries the full power of celestial intention. Your soulmate's letter concludes with words that echo across dimensions, that resonate with the truth of all that is, that bridge the remaining distance between you. Until we meet in the flesh, I hold you in the embrace of my soul. I send you love that transcends time and space. I honor the divine in you that recognizes the divine in me. And I celebrate, with joyful anticipation, the moment when our eyes will meet and our souls will exclaim in unison, "There you are, at last, there you are." Beloved soul, go forth now in the certainty that you are deeply loved, divinely guided, and destined for a connection of extraordinary beauty and purpose. Dear soul, if this video was meaningful to you, leave a thanks below this video as a gesture of gratitude for this revelation. This strengthens us to keep sharing messages of connection and faith. Your soulmate is drawing nearer with each passing day. The countdown to reunion continues. The miracle is already in motion. All that remains is for you to open your arms, your heart, and your life to receive it. With infinite love and blessing, your guardian angel.